And we are live. Today, we'll be doing not one, but two writing sprints, and we'll be doing a little bit of writer's chat in between. So, if there's something that you're struggling on with your story, or if you need any questions, or there's some type of random writing shenanigans on your mind, make sure to stick around for a writer's break, and we'll see what the vibe is like today. We're going to be hopefully getting some work in on our stories. Each of the sprints, we'll start the first one off with 25 minutes so we can get into it. And welcome to Kauffman Writes. I'm Kauffman, and I'm on a mission to help the unpublished writers of the world with the process, lifestyle, and mindset that it takes to be a writer. So join the community because we're starting right now. All right. And let me just hop into the comments. Guy, welcome, welcome. Gold star for the first one, my friend. It was great having you on the stream yesterday. It was really cool getting to meet you and hearing your story. It was really awesome having you, my friend. And Miss Tiara talks writing in the house. What's up, Tiara? Hopefully we're going to get some good progress today. Putting the final lines on my flash fiction story now. That is what's up, Tiara. I am so stoked. Having read your writing before, like I know it's probably going to be bomb.com. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading it. And ML, welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you in the house. All right. And we're going to get right into it. Start the top of the stream off with a writing sprint. I didn't get any work done. I didn't get too much work done yesterday. So today we're going to grind. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start off with a 25. So let me fix this. I'm going to start off with a 25-minute sprint. Go big or go home. Awesome. Here we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with this 25-minute sprint. Whether you are writing, editing, or brainstorming, it's all part of the process. So come join us or read along as I am working on chapter 3, The Caves of the Last, for Last Scarecrow. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. So I have 25 minutes on the clock, and it's time for right now. All right, writing timer done. Writing sprint done. Woo, man, what a what a doozy. I was starting to get into a good groove with that writing sprint too. Oh man, that was fun. All right, so let's go writing break sprint one. God, I really got to make progress today. I'm gonna have to do 3 sprints. The problem is I always want to write more. I just never have enough time. I always have always have too much to do. But I really do need to make progress with Scarecrow today. So we'll take a brief little break. Now, I know for those of you guys who saw in the comments, by the way, Courtney, I'm glad that you're in here. Welcome, welcome. Sorry that you're sick. Being sick sucks. Sucks so hardcore. Being sick is the absolute worst, my friend. Hopefully, drink lots of tea, take care of yourself, don't push yourself too hard, and hopefully you'll recover soon. Being sick is the worst. And let's see, Eli, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you in here. And I've never seen anything like that. And Mary and ML. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Like Mary, moving slow, 9,066 now. Yes. And both Gaigon Bible as well. I was like, Gaigon, like both Mary and Gaigon sounds like you guys have been getting some incredible word counts. Gaigon, I know you literally you said you were probably going to get 2,000. I was like, but yeah, so like, and I know, so in the comments section during the end of that sprint, I know a couple of you guys saw. So, and I think this is actually really important to bring up because as the community grows, as the community gets bigger, there's going to be people who will come into the streams. Maybe they're regular community members, or maybe there are new people. They could be trolls. They could be anyone in between. People are going to come in with different energies, viewpoints, and perspectives. Sometimes they are going to be negative, and sometimes they will be either intentionally or unintentionally hurtful. After working in customer service for 15 years, dealing with well over 200,000 people, you guys, if you've ever been, I mean, yes, you've of course been to your share of customer service venues in your life. So you know what people are like. Some people are awesome. A lot of people are neutral, and some people are just mean. I have dealt with it all, from people trying to punch me, throwing coffee in my face, people being kind and giving, tipping, people showing love, people depressed, people dealing with death, people dealing with success, and all the things in between. What I learned when dealing with so many personality types over so long and having to be not just a supervisor, but a manager, having to lead people and have difficult conversations is this. Regardless of an emotional state, you can handle any type of situation, good or bad, with just clear communication. It comes down to just having clear systems in place. So as it pertains to the community, when people end up coming in the future, I'm like, this will happen. That's just part of life. When people come in the future and they are either upset or bringing in negative viewpoints, I will always give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I will always give somebody a first warning because I believe that somebody has to be warned about their behavior. And if their behavior does not align with my 3 beliefs, kindness, confidence, creativity, then if it continues, then they get banned temporarily for a stream. If it happens again, then there will be banned permanently from the community. I have a 1 warning policy. Now, of course, if someone comes in and says something that is intentionally racist, or something that is intentionally threatening, racist, something that potentially it could be trolling, or potentially it could be something that is very intentionally mean, I will just ban them directly. It is all right. I never feel hurt. I never feel concerned. I never feel a way about it because I can only feel empathy. I can only feel empathy for someone that comes in who has a very negative attitude on the world. And it just makes me think like if somebody is so upset, if somebody is so has so much pain in their life that they have to go into a comment section and they have to spew hate in a comment section, like I feel bad for them. Like they're just in so much pain. I'm never going to deal with them again. But I refuse to let my emotional state be determined by somebody else like that. So that's my thoughts as it pertains to what just happened. It's I'm not all too sure. I think something to do with scamming. Guy gone, my friend. Sorry that you had to deal with that. But anything, if any, if there's ever an issue or a problem, just message me. Now that we have the Discord, you can always, always, always message me. If there is ever anything that someone does that feels shady, or if there's ever anything that someone does that feels mean and does not align with my three values, just let me know. I'll deal with it. I am not afraid to have an honest conversation with somebody, help get to the root of the problem. Frustration and anger are with people tend to be a result of a breakdown in communication. And that's all that I got on that. All right. But as I was so back into storytelling and Scarecrow, I was like, I was actually making pretty, I was actually getting into a good vibe with it too. I was making some good vibes. I was kind of just doing my like review, like what I'd last written. But right now, I'm literally at this point with Scarecrow where he's in a cave. I really, really wanted to have very varying environments in the first part of the story as we're kind of exploring this world because I want the reader to get an idea. I want the reader to have this it be intrigued by by some of the different elements of this kind of post-apocalyptic world. So far in the first 3 chapters, we've explored a field the major environmental things that have happened in the first what are we at? Probably about 20, 30 or 30 pages is we have this field with dead scarecrows. We have a forest that is littered with some types of bones and then remnants of machinery. We are then presented with a desert, nothing yet about the desert. And now we're going to be presented with a cave where we're going to get to see the remains of a society. Not only that, the day and moon, the sun and moon seem to be in constantly changing. There is something that is very, very off about the sky. It's been very I wanted to make that very pronounced in the first part of the story. We intentionally haven't dealt with any environmental effects quite yet, but I 100% wanted it to be very peculiar. That how come that it's only a matter of moments when it's daylight and then suddenly it's night, because there is a very strong imbalance with mother nature, as we well know. So clearly we are having quite a good time. Absolutely. All right, perfect. So where are we at? I don't know, but being scammed is a way of trust me, I have been scammed before, my friends. Being scammed sucks. Being scammed definitely sucks. I've been scammed out of hundreds of dollars before. Like, oof, painful. It's painful. You want justice, you want revenge in the moment, but unless you can figure it out, it just sucks. I think we've probably all been scammed before. Like that just sucks. Emily, you're like, I'm handwriting my words today and we'll add them to my document later. Yeah, sometimes that's kind of a cool vibe to be able to be working on like a handwriting like journal or doing something of that effect. Yay, Tiara, finish the flash fiction story. Like, yes. Super excited. I feel like there's going to be some competition. There is going to be some competition for today's flash fiction. Absolutely. All right, perfect. All right, beautiful. So, all right, and let's see. Where are we at? I sent an alternate for Saturday, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. I'm super excited to read everyone's stories for sure. Let's see. Mary, like I sent an alternate for Saturday, so either revise chapter one or next. I think chapter seven. Ooh, so either revise chapter one or next. I think beautiful. I know you're talking about our story and critique show. Hopefully, Saturday, we're gonna have some great stories this Saturday. I know, right? And especially now that we have the Discord, there's literally space for everyone to talk about the flash fiction stories, especially as we're leading up to it and after. I'm loving what's happening with the Discord. We're absolutely loving it. So let's see. Let's get in another writing sprint. I need to make some progress. I need to make some progress on my end. But by the way, if you're enjoying the stream, follow and subscribe. I'm here every day with the Right Now community, 280 plus streams consecutively and counting, and many, many more. We are closely approaching the end of the year, 1 year goal of stream writing every single day. And whether you're looking for writing techniques, writing streams, author interviews, critique shows, blurb fests, write-a-thons, or anything else in between, the Right Now community has got daily motivation for you. So tap that follow, tap that subscribe button, and help us on the way on the road to 1,000. All right, beautiful. And by the way, guys, I want to bring to your attention before we hop into the stream, for those of you who haven't seen already, our Choose Your Own Adventure story decision. So for those of you who don't know, we are hosting a Choose Your Own Adventure event in November, and I have just posted the very first Choose Your Own Adventure poll number one on the YouTube community poll. So let me just bring this up real fast so you guys can see. Over on the community poll, this is the first Choose Your Own Adventure story decision. We, in November, a holiday event, we're going to be writing a story together. For us to prep as we make the story together, we need your help to decide what story elements that we're going to be writing about. So we're going to be posting weekly polls to figure out what type of story. We're starting our first poll with the story genre. What story genre should we write about? Should we go fantasy, science fiction, romance, or mystery or thriller? Look like we're evenly tied so far. I literally just posted it before the stream. So definitely make sure that you go and vote, because I would love to write any of them. I think all of them would be fun. I think if it was my preference, because I do so much fantasy, I almost feel like I want to do a mystery. I feel like I might want to do a mystery, but I'm totally fine with whatever direction we go. I could totally see us doing like a crazy fantasy, dragons, knights, some crazy fantasy vibe. See us doing some space vibe, something science fiction-y with a futuristic world. I could totally also see us doing something romantic, something with like different types of love interests and different paths. That could be fun. Or I could totally even see a mystery or thriller vibe, like a spooky horror. That is always fun to do. So many options, and definitely worth a vote. So vote now. We will announce the decisions on Monday's stream. Myself and Chat Soul will be here on Monday. So we will definitely make sure that we announce it on the stream. All right, awesome. And with that being said, Okay. So let's see. Discord. I know, right? Discord is it's absolutely the best thing to exist. It absolutely is. Let's see. Samuel by false alarm. I thought it was tomorrow. Like, nope, it's Thursday. I only ever read one choose your own adventure. It was mystery and kind of fun. Yeah, I've read all the different genres. I've read all different types throughout my life, and they're all fun. It's fantasy choose your own adventures tend to be more focused on collecting treasure, exploring caves, dungeons, castles, whatever. Science fiction ones, the popular ones tend to revolve in space or on different planets, and exploring tend to be more survival. Romance ones tend to be about ending up with the right partners or different partners, or choosing relationships with yourself and ending up with different types of lifestyles and figuring out what lifestyle. Mysteries and thrillers tend to vibe on the horror tendency and tend to be about being stuck in some creepy area, creepy haunted house, or creepy place, trying to escape or trying to solve the mystery of a murder. So I've seen all these different vibes. We get to do whatever we want. So we'll get to play around, and we'll decide each story element each week. So definitely pick one. I could see us doing any of them. I heard sci-fi, and I think I came at the right time. Yeah, I was like, definitely. So make sure you go vote. It's over on the community poll page right now. Well, depending on it, maybe I might throw it up in Discord as well. I didn't want to put it up in too many places, so we can try to get an accurate poll result, but we'll see. We'll see. So maybe I'll throw it up in different places for a poll. Let's see. Do I think a book made out of 10 to 20 short thriller stories would work? It could. That would definitely be an anthology for sure. Hey, what's up, Nell? Welcome, my friend. Okay, so with that being said, let's hop into the next writing sprint. So we are going to go for another 25 minutes on the clock. Let's get another sprint in. Let's get some writing done. I was like, all right, 45. Depending on timing, we'll see. I'll see if I'm able to do a third sprint or not. So let's get into it. 2 of 2, 25 minutes. And whether you're brainstorming, writing, or editing, that all counts. Or you can read along as we see Scarecrow falling his way into the next environment. All right, so I got 25 minutes on the clock, and it's time to write now. Okay, writing sprint done. Excellent. So getting a little work in there. We was able to get a little made a little baby progress. So I do feel that this chapter is going to be pretty easy though. Because as I'm kind of remembering it, I actually think I do like the direction of how I had done this chapter, and I'm just doing some slight tweaking and editing on top of it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm actually pretty happy with where this chapter is heading. I feel pretty confident I'll probably be able to get through this entire chapter tomorrow. So good work. How did the writing sprint treat you guys? Were you able to hopefully get some work in that chapter? Hopefully make some progress. Like fingers crossed. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get some work in that hopefully writing sprint. So I felt pretty good about that. And then I know Eli, we were chatting about Game of Thrones. I will always love chatting about Game of Thrones. I know you were saying that seasons 1 to 4 are your favorite. I think 1 through 6 are the best. I know we were talking about Ramsay. The actor is awesome. I didn't love the writing for his character. I love the actor who plays Roose, or how it's spelled. So creepy, so quiet. Same with the actor who played Viserys, the one who gets the golden crown. He was so apt. Like that was such a moment in the first season. I remember that character is just such a terrible guy. The actor is charming. Yeah, I actually remember that for Joffrey. The actor who played Joffrey dealt with a lot of typecasting after Game of Thrones because Joffrey was just like such an little evil shit of a character in that show. He dealt with a lot of typecasting. Yeah, I think like Tywin Lannister is awesome. Jorah, I like him a lot in the show. I think Tyrion's probably still always one of my favorite characters in the book. I love Tyrion as a character. Such a noticeable Tyrion as a character is just such a profound and noticeable handicap as a character because of being a midget or being a dwarf. And it just so his character is just so fully well developed. And I think Peter Dinklage was awesome. Absolutely. Charles Dance is perfect as Tywin. Yeah, Tywin, that character was definitely really awesome. Really, really awesome. Let's see, Marvel. You voted already? Yes. Woo! I'm like, it's so awesome. Thanks for submitting your vote, my friend. I'll throw up the community poll again for those of you just hopping into the stream if you haven't voted yet. So we'll be doing polls. We'll be voting once a week. And then if for anyone who wants to see like the results before we announce them on Mondays, we'll probably be announcing them in the Discord. So that should be super cool. And Corey, you're like, I won 4 games of solitaire. Like, woo, making some progress. Solitaire is always fun. Always enjoying some solitaire. Davos was a really great character. Sir Davos, the Onion Knight. Absolutely loved Davos. Awesome. So as we're looking ahead towards the next couple of days, something to be aware of. So let's see. So where I'm at on timing, we're about hour 20. So I do have to hop off the stream because I have some stuff to take care of. But as I look towards creative writing on the morrow, for those of you who need feedback on your story, the story and critique show, episode 30 is this Saturday. If you need feedback on a book, novel, novella, short story, or script, or anything else, submissions are open. The submission link is down in the YouTube description. So make sure you submit your story now. If you want to get feedback on your story excerpt for this Saturday's stream, I'll drop the link also in the chat. If you want to go submit to the next episode of the Story Critique Show, we do live readings, live critiques, and the community is awesome. So if you're ever wanting feedback, definitely drop it down in the chat. Not in the chat, go follow up the submission link for Saturday's stream of the Story and Critique Show. Super awesome. Let's see. So we will have that. And then I'll be back tomorrow for another casual writing stream, keeping it chill and casual. Tomorrow, I think I'm posted up at, let's see, I'll throw up my schedule for those of you who want to see. So tomorrow's stream, I will be up at 4 Mountain Time. So that's 3 Pacific, 3, 4, 5, 6 Eastern. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get some more writing in. So it will be a blast. And let's say we had a good question. Let's see, Courtney. If romance wins, what subgenre will you go with? The runner-up. If romance wins, what subgenre will you go with? The runner-up. Great question. So if romance wins, I think we're going to focus less on a subgenre. What we're going to do is we're going to start it. We're going to start by narrowing what genre it is, and instead of focusing on the subgenre, we're going to let you guys decide the different story elements. So we're going to where we're figuring out specifically which story elements we want you guys to decide on, and then we will let the story elements like the world, the character, the plot, we will let that determine the subgenre. Instead of choosing a subgenre, we just wanted the genre to have a good starting point. We'll make announcements for polls on Mondays, and then the very first Choose Your Own Adventure event, which will be, I believe it's Saturday, November 2nd, the first Saturday in November, we will put together the core story and start writing it. So once again, the NaNoWriMo goal to be able to submit your story and complete NaNoWriMo is 50,000 words. So we're going to have to be as effective as possible to be able to get a 50,000 word story out and do that in the 30-day period over the course of the 5 live streams. So I believe in us. We're going to have a lot of rules and guidelines on how people can be involved, whether they want to submit stories, whether they want to just like suggest ideas and be involved like a collaboratively, or whether they want to write pieces of the story with us. So we'll reveal more and we'll announce more details as we get further into the month and as we get closer. But great question. Great question, Courtney. If we do romance, we have a couple ideas of what we could do for a romance choose your own adventure. And if that's chosen, we'll talk more about it with that subgenre or with that genre. Awesome, Orion. Thanks for showing up again, my friend. Glad to have you here in the community. And it has been awesome. Also, if you enjoyed the stream, tap that like button. Let me know and help us show the algorithm that writing streams are cool. All right, my friends. And that brings us to the end of the stream. Don't forget, words are wind, but stories are forever. I'm Kauffman, and I'll catch you on the morrow. Stay creative, writers.